Hello, hello. This is Pat with Petresca Papers. I am out in the Bluebird Bungalow this April 27th, I believe, morning. And I have something I want to share with you and something that I want to document on my channel for me to look back on. You know, if you've been around, you know I'm making albums for my children and their spouses and my grandchildren. What was I thinking? And I have this horrible feeling that my son-in-law is going to look at this and go, yeah, what for? So, you know, if he does, I don't know if I even want to be there when he opens it. Anyway, there's a couple of things that I did and I'm going to do with this album that I wanted to share with you. One being a freebie, so stay tuned. It will be available on my Petresca Papers Facebook page or group. Yeah, page, group. Yeah, it's a group. It's not a page, but it is a page. Okay, so my son-in-law, my daughter's husband, is a pen collector. My husband turns pens, and so he gets a lot of pens from my husband, and I thought I would make him a pen collector oriented journal. So first of all, I used a Reader's Digest that is so funny. I thought the Reader's Digest spine would be too big, so I cut the spine off and I put my own spine on. How silly was that? I was going to use this one and I opened it up and I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody's written all over the inside. Well, it's authors. There's Dick Francis and Barbara Taylor Bradford and Mary Higgins Clark. Probably other ones I can't read and that I haven't read. Peter Benchley. Oh, the shark. Jaws guy. Then back here, what else? Harriet. I mean, I'm like, I can't use this. This was the 200th volume, and they had all of these authors sign it. So I thought, I can't cut this up. So, no. But it's so funny. So I went to all the work of putting in a new spine, and I didn't have to. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about it. This marbled paper here and on the inside is from Graphics Fairy's premium membership. I joined it. It has so much. It has so much. And you will see some of that when I use it from Graphic Fairies. For my kits, I have to make it my own. I have to take what they give me and change colors or use it in a different way. So you would never see me just put in this marbled paper into a kit because just as it is, I couldn't do that. But anyway, so Graphic Fairies, awesome. I suggest you go, even their free site. They have two sites. They have their free site, thegraphicfairy.com. And then while you're in there, you can take a look and see. I think they offer a temporary membership. I can't remember. I bought it for the year. Okay, so I covered the spine with leather, and I did these little corners. I'm sure in my past life I've done this, but it was totally out of my wheelhouse. I had no idea how. And of course, when I did this, I started with the top upper corner and totally messed it up. And I'm not going to show you how bad it was. The rest went really well, except that one, and I'm just not worrying about it. There's a few things I need to do to finish this, and that's one thing we're coming to. But today, coming from Amazon, is a pen holder that has an elastic back so the pen will be able to go down here. That's why I haven't done anything on the cover. Plus, I don't want it to be fussy. Okay? And inside, I used some printables from various sources. I created some, oh, that is so uneven. I created some paper clips with some ephemera that I found about pens. This one is Show Card Writer's Supply, and there's little pen things. And so I did some hidden paper clips. Okay. When they're like this, I can never tell where they're supposed to go. Right, like that. And then he likes trains, so I just did a variety of pockets. I love that. Now your handwriting is charted. I got a really lovely, huge book. It's like a compilation of journal things from the year, let's see, 1919. So right after World War I. I mean, and it's so interesting. So hopefully he'll find it interesting, if not useful. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, so what I'm doing is for this back cover. And all of a sudden, I hope it fits because I made it for something else that is coming. Anyway, oh, and in here, I was watching, you know how I love my YouTube morning, which I'm sacrificing for you today. This is called, and I didn't do it, lovely, but it's called a hollow binding. And what I did is I took a piece of paper and folded it in thirds and glued down the top side, which is what I'm seeing here that's bugging me. I'll have to get rid of that. But it stays hollow and it gives it this nice flexibility. So stay tuned for some other video coming up, and I'll do that with you and show you, because I think it looks really good. It really needs what they call that headband. I think they call it a headband, and it's what's right there. It's like a piece of, see, that's kind of a hollow binding, but this little piece of ribbon or whatever, I think it's too late for Scott's. I just don't think I can do that. So hopefully he won't even know. He probably won't even look at it. Anyway, okay, so I wanted to show you putting on these little corners. It's going to be quick. I'm hoping this is going to be quick. We're going to save that. We're going to save that. I'm hopping around, and I don't even drink coffee. All right. We're making a small folding folio for this back cover, and I feel like the back is where this would belong. It could go on the front, but you decide. All right, so what you're going to be getting from me as a freebie, and I keep forgetting to print off just the template. It's the template. It will be all these lines. It won't be this background, because again, with my templates, they're meant for you to print whatever you want and then run it through again with the template on the front. And so mine has this blue, which matches this. Whoa, look at that. Different printer. It's okay. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Different's good. This was printed from the same printer. No, it wasn't. Okay. So who knows? Every time it prints, I think it prints different. Anyway, on my templates, and hopefully it'll stay this way unless I forget, my dashed lines are cut lines. So I'm not scoring, let's cut. So my dashed lines are cut lines. So I'm going to cut right make sure it's even. I think that's even. Cut there. And on this particular one, I do need to cut off this white edge because it will be seen. Let's see, did I get it? Pretty good. And let's see, so we're right here. Let's cut this off. My blade doesn't like to go up. It likes to come down. I need to remember that on this trimmer. Well, maybe it doesn't even like to go down. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put this aside and work on this. And again, the cut line is the dash line. So we'll cut this. Oh, come on, Pat. I think I'm going to do just a smidge more and take off that little dashed line. Oh, maybe I am. All right. This could be really tricky. I probably should just do it with my scissors. Oh, there we go. All right. And this white doesn't matter. This white needs to be removed. Come on. There we go. Okay. And this one, what I want to make sure this connects to this. So I want it to be the same. I can trim it later if I need to. So right on there. Do the same. Yep. Okay. And then these two are for the closure. And so I used a 1-inch punch. And I think I'm going to make these. Yes, I do want them this color. And I've cut or punched out of just a thinner kind of a cardboard box. This was some cookies. And this will glue on there. And I'm going to do that. And we will punch the hole after. But I've got 2 layers because you want these discs. This is the closure. You want these discs to be strong. Okay, so even those up. And we're just going to set these aside until we're ready for the closure. And I'm going to put this clip back on it to kind of hold them down so I get a good adherence. Oh, I can't find a good clip. We'll use you. All right. Now, here we go. I think I didn't turn that off. That needs to come off right there. Trying a new setup here, so I have my trimmer right there. Oh, and I need it, speaking of that, because I am going to use it to score these folds. Okay. All right. So this is going to be cut apart, but we're going to score while it's together. We have a little more to hold on to. So I'm going to score there and score right there. I'm going to score there. Once we get this together, I may go down and cut those little dash lines off. I don't know if they're bugging me or not. And there's a score here. All right. And I'm calling this a folio. I'm not sure if that's correct. All right. So next, So we're going to cut, I'm going to cut just inside those dashed lines so they don't bug me. I don't know why they bug me. They look like sewing. And right like that. And like this. And so I am gluing this to the back of this journal, but I think it can be a standalone, put in a pocket in a journal, or even just a nice Happy Mail. I can use that. Well, I'm right here. I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. But it can be a nice Happy Meal packet. Happy Meal. Happy Mail. Okay, so this is going to fold down like that. This folds like that and is going to be glued here. And so these will come, that will come down here like that. I'm trying to stay in camera here. I feel like I'm off center or something today. All right, this will go there. And let's see. It looks like there is a, I've got handwriting. That one's going to go there. That one will go there. And I think I can do distressing after. I'm not going to take that time now with you. All right. I need to round corners. And I've got my We Are Memory Keepers, and I'm going to use the 1/2 inch side so it has a little bit bigger corners. No, I don't need those. I need these. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. And if I trim this down, probably, why are you not? I must not be actually straight. We'll just do a little snip there. Okay. Okay. So, let's glue these on first. So I'm using art glitter glue. I can hardly see where that fold is. I'm sure you can't either. So this one will go here. So you need to center that. Make sure the fold folds. And the glue isn't all over like it is. See, I want it flush with that edge of this. Okay. Open that up, let that glue dry a little bit. I got overzealous with the glue, so we'll go a little lighter with it this time. It just needs to be a strip. This will go there. Do you know what? I've just done this inside out. I was going to have the blue show. Is it too late? Is it too late? Is it too late? Oh, well, we're gonna make it not be too late. Oh dear. Okay, that's what you get for early morning. Well, it's not that early, Pat. All right. I know you guys just love it when I make mistakes. It's like, yes! Because, you know, we can edit it all out, us YouTubers. And we fool you that we never make mistakes. Well, not me. Not me. Okay, that's better. Holy cow. Holy cow, holy cow. What's a holy cow anyway? I don't even know why we say that. We have to look that up. All right, and let's see. I did it again. What is my problem? I don't want the glue here. And I'm not going to refilm this. I am not reprinting this. I'm not going to cut it. Well, I don't know. I may cut this out. Okay. Down this side. Boy, there's enough glue on that back. Okay, it's going to stick to my table. All right. Let's even them up. Match them up for that side. Oh, gosh. All right. No one told me I shouldn't get up today. Nobody. Are we good? Are we good or are we bad? We're bad. Okay. All right. So this one now goes this way. Okay. Don't put that on the wrong side. I even folded this one right. Okay. Can you come off? There we go. Pull this up just like this. And I probably shouldn't have put those on yet in case this wasn't even, but one thing is going right. Okay, so this will go like this and this and that and that, and we'll have a closure there. And I'm going to turn that white off. It's bugging me, and we'll do some distressing. But here we go with the closure. Well, actually, let's do this. I have an idea. I want an inside pocket. Let's make sure this fits. Oh, it does. It'll go right there. I'm not loving that difference of color. I'm wondering, can I? Can I? Well, why not? I think that's... now, we're going to stay with... Oh, for Pete's sakes. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was so prepared. We're just going to pretend that that's okay. Okay. Dang, that color being different. All right. So, for the closure, we've got these two discs. They're not glued together. Did you glue together? Oh, I even see a place where it didn't glue. It glued together really well. Need just a smidge of glue right in there. I thought I covered that pretty well. Okay. What's a day without glue on your fingers, huh? And I'm going to use, I've got a really fine little hole punch. And I'm going to just get in there. It's this way. I sort of marked the middle for you on the template. If it's really middle, I would be surprised, but it's middle enough. All right. I have, let's see, this is going to be a hard thing to mark. I want one there, one there in the middle, but am I going to measure? Oh man, my hole is way off. I don't think this is a smart idea. Don't do this. It's going to have a big hole. Ah. So that's going to go there. And that'll go there. And I think instead of trying to mark it, I am just going to punch a hole. So we're right there. With the correct hole. Hope that's in the middle. my luck, it probably isn't. I don't think it's luck, my prep. Okay, then this one. Are you middle? Okay, and there. Okay. And there is an awesome tip that I found when I was watching a video from Victoria Prince, Vectori Prince. She made out of a thick piece of chipboard a template, and it's just a guide here. That's probably a 1/4 inch I cut out, and I'll show you what it does. Oh, and I'm sorry, I do need to distress these because there's no going back on this. I can't get in to do that once they're attached. Okay, and you put your brad in, and then you are going to straddle the hole with that opening. And what it's doing, it's leaving this much space so that you can put your string on. And I've got this nifty little tool that kind of saves my fingernails, which are not in great shape right now. Just because I want them to be. Okay. And the cool thing is, you know, we want these as flat as we can have them. But usually if you've not got this spacer in here, you're just pushing it down really tight, and getting string in there is almost impossible. But I don't know if you can see that I've got a nice space there. It's a little wobbly, but once I get the string in, it won't be. This, okay, did I put them too close together? I did. My. Well, we're going to go here, and we're going to see if we can't mend that silly hole. I know what I'll do. Okay. Dang. I'll tell you, today I should go crawl back in bed. All right. Well, let's find out where we want the hole. That would be helpful. All right, so the hole is there. It should be about down here. All right, one more time. I need to put on the description of this video for a good laugh. Watch this video. Make it just a little bigger. Okay. Now here's our little helper. And that, well, if it doesn't fall out, it really works good. There we go. And open those little, I call them the brad legs, but the brad flaps. All right, and to cover them up, and this one I'm going to put a bigger circle. Do I care? Do I care? Does it matter? I'm not thinking it matters. I'm not going to worry about it. I've got two, and I think I'm going to actually leave this in here while I glue these on so I can push down without hurting that brad. Can I get you back on there? There we go. So I'm going to glue these on to cover up that brad. And it matches that inner, outer. Oh, that's much better. I can get that on there. I did it on my first one without this in there. It just wasn't good. Okay. All right. And pull this out. Let's put it back over here. Glue this one on. And we'll do the string, and except for some distressing, which I won't make you watch painfully. All right. So, as you're watching me, don't do as I do, or do it the second way or third way. All right. So, there we go, and I've got some string right here. I'm going to tie a knot, a loose knot, and slide it in there, tie it, and then make another knot. Right in there. I kind of like one of these little edges hanging out. And then this will come up here and tie off this way. See how nice it is to have that little space in there. All right, I'm gonna trim it there. I'm gonna put a knot on the end, and then we're gonna put a quick pocket inside. I shouldn't mess that up too badly. First of all, though, we need to know size. So I'm going to make it, I am going to cut it 4 inches, but I am going to make it kind of it's going to have some substance to it. Does that make sense? What I mean? I don't even know what I mean. 4 inches. 4 inches wide. And how tall do I want it? I don't want it. Maybe there. So 4 inches. It's like a 4-inch square, only it won't be a 4-inch pocket. 4 inches. Oh, let's cut this off. And 4 inches there. Okay. Well, I've got you here. I think I'm going to go ahead and score. I'm going to put like 1/4 of an inch. Is that going to be, does that make it thin enough? Let's figure it out. It could be a little bigger, so this one I'm going to go a 1/2 inch on this side. No, not quite a 1/2 inch. 5/8, right there. Let's see if that works. Yes, that's good. All right, I'm not going to worry about gusseting the bottom because it kind of works. All right, let's be so scientific and let's get middle, sort of, there. And I'm going to use my 1-inch punch and just do a little notch. And this, of course, since it's going down, we can't get in there and distress that, so I'll distress that before I glue it on. Okay, my glue will run down. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that little angle we do. I think I'll do that too. Okay. glue, I want my glue mostly to that edge. So it's going to give me a clean, nice attachment to the back of this folio, or inside of this folio anyway. All right. I'm going to have it almost to the bottom and center it as best as Pat knows how to center. Yes, Pat, you do need glue along there. Okay. Once again, I'm just going to, did I get some? Not much. It's so much easier if you glue before you put it down. All right, you can go away now. Thank you for your service. Okay. So here's my thought. These can fit in the pocket. You can put, what else have I got? You can put, oh, come on. You can put other things in. This folds up and it expands so easy. You know, whoever is using this. And then I'm going to glue it right into the back. Okay, a little folio. Ta-da! I think it'll work out good. Again, that freebie will be on my Petresca Paper Facebook group. And now, the quick little tidbit here. Let's see how quick we can be. This is the hidden paper clip book that I made earlier this week. And I thought it would be a good candidate for these corners. So let's look at this. So I'm going to open this up. And what I've done is these are 1 inch by 2 inch pieces of that craft cardstock that I like to use. I have distressed the edges and I have put double-sided tape on them. So let's find out if I learned anything. What I learned is you want to put your sticky down, sticky side up. Get it off your fingers. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Watch me stick it to it. Okay. Stop it. All right, fine. We'll use you. And you need to leave about, that's about 1/8 of an inch from this tip. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to use this finger. Then 1/8 of an inch right there. And then you want to make sure these two sides are even. I don't know if mine are or not. Let's find out. And then this folds up. And if you've done it right, well, it's pretty right. It's sort of right. That looks cute. And then you can distress there. Now I'm noticing I get a little tiny pokey outie that I probably shouldn't cut off, but whatever. Let's do it again. That went so well. Okay. So again, I shouldn't have said that. Somebody's going to be making sure I don't do well. Let's take this off of this side. Come on. Come on. And again, as I lay this down, I think I'm in frame. I want it to be, oh, you are just sticky to beat the band. I use cliches a lot, don't I? Don't even know that one either. All right, even and get that 1/8 of an inch. And let's see how we did this time. Fold that up. Fold that up. Not too bad. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that looks good. Let's see, I get that. I'm thinking if I use my bone folder, I can kind of coax it to be kind of blunt instead of poking, instead of cutting it off. All right. Let's do the other. Let's do this side. All right. I've got this nifty little tool, but sometimes my fingernail works better. I just kind of push that up. There, I can see it right there. Okay. And we're not going to fight with you anymore. We're just going to use you. All right. 1/8 of an inch. Even on the sides. Okay, come on. I don't know. Such concentration. Actually, I can hear the birds outside. I don't think I got enough there. But we'll find out. And of course, it's on the front, because I never make the mistakes on the back. Oh, that's not too bad. Maybe I'm leaving too much edge. Okay, and let's do this one. And let's get this. Am I in frame? Could be further up. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, if that whole thing is not in frame, oh, it might not be. All right. Even. Whoa. Is it even or is it not? I love the double-sided tape though, so I don't have to fool around with glue. That one, not so even. But we've got cute corners now on our cake box book, hidden paper clip book. Cute. All right. I hope you'll try this. And I will be posting that on my Facebook group. And you'll find the link below. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.